Our task is retrieving data from database. See, for example, Oracle database. Here we have a data student table. Roll number, name, marks. Suppose 3 records are there. Suppose 3 records are there in a student table. Now through Java application, I'll send requests to get the data. On Java application, I'll send SQL query. Now for this one, execute update record or execute record or execute query record. Execute query. SQL request, SQL response. Okay. Now from Java application, I'll send one SQL query, select a star from student. Then response comes. That response comes like an object. That object we are calling like a result set. That object we are calling like a result set. So object is different, table is different. I'll explain with the diagrams. Say roll number, name. Don't write, I'll get time for writing. This is like one object. This is like one object. This is, it's like a result set object. It is a result set. This total result set referred by one reference, something RS. Okay. Now you observe through Java application, I'll send one SQL query. Select a star from student, executed here. This total data as a object, it comes. That object referred by RS. Okay, this is your scene. That code first will write. No, first what you write? Class dot for name. Here Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Next, connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. How many parameters? Now 3 parameters. What is first one? URL JDBC colon Oracle colon thin colon 1521 XC. Next, system. Next, now will it throw exceptions? Handling. Try, catch, exception E. System.err.println E. This is every program we are writing. It is common code for every program. Import java.sql.star. This is many times you have seen. After this, static SQL queries we are running. So what we record? Statement. Connection reference dot create statement. After this, DQL query. For that, execute or execute update or execute query. Execute query. Execute query method return type is result set rs equal to stmt dot execute query. Okay. What we have tried? Star from student. Okay. This is your scene. You observe. Here. See, in Java program, with first line and second line, these two lines, Java application connected to Oracle database by using type 4 driver. Java application connected to Oracle database by using type 4 driver. After that, we are executing static SQL queries. For that, statement interface required. That's what statement. Okay. After getting statement, we are executing select query. Now that is the reason execute query method. With that result set, we got it. Now this is we are calling like a result set. Okay, this is we are calling like a result set. First, what is result set? It is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. First, that point, write it. Result set. A result set is an object that encapsulates a result set is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. A result set is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. A result set is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. Next point. Result set is generated based on SQL query. Result set is generated based on SQL query. A result set is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. Result set is generated based on SQL query. See, I written select a star from student. Then all columns,
we have to control
all records generated as a one object. That is result set. Okay. You observe here, I written query. Select. We are selecting star. That means all from student. So select a star from student. Here all columns from student table selected and all records selected. This is we are getting all. Whatever is there in the table, that is selected. That is as a result, as an object comes, that object we are calling result set. But actually, result set is interface implemented in one class. That object created. That object will be different for every database. In Oracle, one class will be there. In MySQL, one more class will be there. DB2, one more class will be there. That is the reason instead of calling that those class names, this is only we are calling result set. Because every object, every database is different. That's what we are calling it is only result set. Actually, this is result set interface subclass object. But which is subclass in every database different. Okay. A result set is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. These all encapsulated as an object. After that, what I can see, result set is generated based on SQL query. I return select a star from student. That means all records comes. Suppose if I write select roll number comma marks from student, then only roll number marks comes. 2 columns comes. Suppose if I write select name comma marks from student, only 2 columns name and marks comes. Okay. But I written select star, then all comes. Select star, all comes. Here you can specify if you want 1 column also, 2 columns also, 3 columns also, you can specify. And also you can write so many conditions to retrieve data. Select a star from student where marks are greater than or equal to 80, where marks are less than or equal to 40. Whatever you want, you can write. Suppose I want to retrieve those who passed, that data only. I want to retrieve those who failed. I want to retrieve between 60 to 70. I want to retrieve 70 to 80. Whatever you want, you can write. Select query, 100 types you can write. This select a query only, hundreds of types we can write. That's what here result set is generated based on SQL query. Like here now 3 records are there, 3 columns are there. Roll number, name, marks. Roll number, name, marks. 3 records, 3 record. Now present as it is there because I written select star from student. But if I write different comes. So SQL query, according to SQL query, records will be there. Table and result set not same. Table permanently stored in the hard disk. Result set is temporarily stored in the RAM. Whatever you require, that is only will pick. That is only will be stored in the object. So select a star from student I written. That is the reason all are coming here. All records, all columns coming. If you want to get only those who passed, that data, those who failed, that data, you can write conditions many types. So select a query, hundreds of types you will write based on that generated. One more point. Whenever result set is generated, then result set pointer or cursor points to before first record. Whenever result set is generated, then result set pointer or cursor points to before first record. Whenever result set is generated, then result set pointer or cursor points to before first record. Now, whenever result set is generated, then result set pointer or cursor points to before first record. So first of all, cursor will be here. Cursor will be here before first record. Okay, cursor is here. Now what you can do, this data we can extract. This data. Now actually what is one? Roll number. What is two? What is two? Roll number. What is three? Roll number. One is a data. Two is a data. Three is a data. Roll number also data. But data about data. That is called metadata. Okay. This is I given last class. It is a data. It is a data. This data about this data. Metadata. This data about this data. It is also metadata. This data about this data. It is also metadata. But this totally called result set metadata. Okay. Now cursor is first of all, cursor is here. Cursor is here. With this cursor, we can extract this data. Okay. Now I'll call result set metadata. Last class I given. Now which method you have to call to get the result set metadata reference? You see, in a result set interface, one last method I given. Get metadata. The return type is in a result set interface. In a result set interface, last method. What is the method? See, Get metadata. Return type, result set metadata. Then what we have tried? Result set metadata, something RM equal to rs dot get metadata. Now what is happened is this part extracted. This part extracted. Okay. Here what is happened? This part cursor is here. Cursor is here. This part extracted. It is called result set metadata. This is now referred by RM. This part is referred by RM. I call get metadata method. This is extracted separate. Now this column number 1, this column number 2, this column number 3. It is called column number. Column number. Okay. This is called column name. Column name. Column name. Say it is column number, it is column number, it is column number, it is column name, it is column name, it is column name. Now you observe. Now you observe. Now here what I did, get metadata method I called. This part is extracted. This part is it is called result set metadata. This is referred by RM. This is referred by RM. See in the program here, rs dot get metadata, then result set metadata extracted. With this RM, result set metadata methods you can call. Open 2 methods I given you, see notes. What is the first method? Get column count. Second method, get column name. Okay. See, first method, get column count. It returns number of columns. Okay. Now that method is instance method or class method. See that method, instance method. Now for calling that method, which reference required? That method in which class, which interface? Result set metadata, RM. With this you can call, no? What is the return type of that method? Integer. What we have tried? Int some n equal to RM dot get metadata. No, sorry, get column count. Get column count. Now get column count method in which interface? Result set metadata. Now RM is a reference of which interface? Result set metadata. With result set metadata reference, I'm calling get column count. Then you'll get a number of columns. Then how many columns are there? 3. This value 3. This n value 3. Now 1 to 3. We have tried loop. What we have tried? For loop, integer I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Okay. In this for loop, you can call second method. What is second method? Get column name. Get column name. What is the return type of that method? String. What we have tried? Give me answer. String s equal to rm dot get column name. How many parameters? 1. Which type? Integer type. Can I pass I? Yes. No. First I value 1. First I value 1. 1 less than or equal to 3. True. Rm dot get column 1. 1 place what is there? Roll number. Roll number comes. That roll number I'll print. System dot out dot println. Yes. Now after that, I becomes 2. 2 less than or equal to 3. True. Then again, name comes. Name printed. I become 3. 3 less than or equal to 3. True. Marks comes. Marks printed. After that, 4. 4 less than or equal to 3. False. It is stopped. So, like this, column names printed. Column names printed, you observe. File, save. Command prompt. Java C demo.java. Java demo. Say roll number, name, marks. If you want to print these 3 in same line, what we have tried? Print you have tried. Okay. Now it will print in same line, but without space printed. If you want to give a space, yes, plus double quotes /t. Okay, like this you'll get it. Now, instead of writing 2 lines, can I write as a 1 line? What we have to write? In the place of S, what we have to write? This is I'll cut. This is I'll paste here. Well, you know, now I'll remove this. No, now also you'll get the same. Compilation, execution. Roll number, name, marks. Now cursor is here. We have to move the cursor to next line after terminating for loop. What we have to write? We have to move the cursor to next line. What do you write? System dot out dot println empty. Just empty. That will comes to next line. See? Compilation, execution. See, cursor came to next line. Here previously one space was not there. Okay. Now after marks here, now cursor is here. Now we have to print records. We have to print records. For printing records, now cursor is before first record. You open the result set methods now. You open the result set methods. In that first method, what I given, see? First method. Method name is next method. Next method return type, what is there? Boolean. Description, you observe what I given. It returns true if the next record is there. Otherwise, false. It returns true and moves the cursor to next record. If not, next record is not there, false. That description I given. No? It returns true and moves the cursor to next record if the record is present. Otherwise, it returns false. Now, cursor is here. If I call next method, true or false? True, and moves the cursor here. Again, if I call next, true, and moves the cursor here. Again, next, true, moves the cursor here. Again, next. Until you get a false, we have to call next. Then while loop required or for loop required or do while loop required or while loop. What you have to write? While result set dot next. You observe while rs dot next. Okay, result set reference dot next. Next record is there, true. Next record not there, false. True means it will enter. After entering, now we have to call. You have to print first. Cursor is now. Cursor is here. Cursor is here. True, entered. If you want to print this one, this column number you have to pass. Column type you have to select. Roll number, which type? Integer or string? Integer. Then in a result set, 3 methods are given. You see the notes? Get int, get string, get float. Like that, not only 3. Every data type separate. Get byte is there, get short is there, get long is there, get double is there, get char is there. Every data type separate method is there. Now, this is which method you have to call? Get int. Get int parameter is this one you can pass. 1. Then you'll get a roll number 1. Next, get string. Get string. Then parameter 2. Next, get int. Marks is integer only, no? Again, get int. Column number 3. Column number you have to pass. Value comes. So like that we have to call. Now, system.out.print. Same line required. See, suppose here actually how to call that get int method? What is the return type? What is the return type? Integer. What we have to write? Integer x equal to rs dot get int. Column number 1. System.out.println x. Instead of writing 2 lines, can I write as a 1 line? What we have to write? Here rs dot get int column number 1. Same style. System.out.println rs dot get string column number 2. Next. Column number say. Now, first of all, cursor is here. If I call next method, it returns true. Moves the cursor to first record. Get int 1, you will get a 1. Get string 2, you will get a name. Get int 3, you will get a 82. Again, next method called. Again true. Cursor comes. Get int 1, roll number 2 comes. Get string 2, name comes. Get int 3, marks come. Again, next method. Again, this is. After that, false. So, this will execute until you get a false. Here, it is same line required, no? That's what I'll remove ln. Here I'll remove ln. But here ln required. After marks, it should come to next line. But again, here space required. Plus /t. Here also plus /t. Okay. File save. You observe. Compilation. Execution. In my system, only one record is there. That's what one record coming. Suppose SQL prompt. See, connect system manager. Now you observe, select star from student. Only one record is there. I'll insert into student values. Suppose roll number 2, marks. Okay, roll number 2. One inserted. Again, insert into student values 3. Okay. So 3 records are there. Okay. Now I'll run Java C demo.java Java demo. But why one record coming? We have to commit there. Commit. Okay. Now if I run, 3 records comes. See, roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3. Now 100 records are there, 100. 1000 records are there, 1000. All comes. You observe. Listen. You observe. Here, select star from student. This SQL query passed to database. This SQL query passed to database through execute query method. Then you will get a result set. This result set nothing but this totally called result set. That is referred by RS. From that RS, metadata extracted. That is referred by RM. So only metadata extracted. Roll number, name, marks. This part is extracted. That part is referred by RM. So total data now present in result set. From that, metadata extracted. That is result set metadata. After that, we are counting number of columns. So how many columns are there? 3. 3 columns counted. Now here I value 1 less than or equal to 3 true. Rm dot get column name 1, roll number printed. I becomes 2. 2 less than or equal to 3. Rm dot get column name 2, name printed. I becomes 3. 3 less than or equal to 3, true. Rm dot get column name of 3, marks printed. I becomes 4, false. Stop it. Cursor comes to next line. Now rs dot next. Cursor here. Here actually here also what is happening, see. Here next method I called. Cursor, it returns true and moves the cursor to first record. Okay. Now this 1 printed because rs dot get int 1 I pass it. Next rs dot get string 2 I pass it. Then this is printed. rs dot get int 3 I pass it. Then marks printed. Again next method called. Cursor comes here. Again get int 1, 2. Get string 2. This is get int 3. Again next method called. Again get int 3. Get string. Get int. After that, again next method false. It is stopped. Okay. Then you will not get the program terminated. See. Now program terminated. Here false comes, it is stopped. Like this, I retrieve data from database. Okay. This is program to retrieve data from database. First write this program. Program to retrieve data from database. Online students, any doubts are there? End of the class, I'll clarify your doubts. Program to retrieve data from database. Is it over? Now, here with column number printed, here get int, roll number printed, here 1 nothing but roll number, 2 nothing but name, and 3 nothing but marks, column number. Now here, we have another way also, I'll show you. Is it completed all students? No? Here next method, if we call, what it returns? Boolean. True or false. True means it will enter. One record printed. Again next. True means it will enter. One more record printed. Again true. One more record. False. Stopped. Terminated. Okay. So next method returns true if the record is present. Record is not there. False. Okay. Here, how many records are there? We cannot predict. That is the reason while loop is best option. Okay. Until you get a false, it is iterated, you'll get a records. Okay. Here, get int method, get string method, these methods will take integer. This integer nothing but column number. But these methods in which interface? Result set. But in result set, even same method names, one more set of methods also are there. I'll show you. First, is it over? Say Java P Java.SQL.result set. Say I'll copy to your file. Here you have seen methods. You observe here. Get string. Okay. Get boolean. Get byte. Get short. Get int. Get long. Get float. Get double. Get big decimal. Get bytes. Get like this. Getter methods you observe. All methods parameter what is there? Int. That integer nothing but column number. But after this, after few methods again you observe. From here onwards you observe. Get string. Get boolean. Get byte. Get short. Get long. See what is the parameter? Method name get int. There also get int. Here also get int. Method name same. Parameter list is different. This concept is called overloading or overriding. Overloading. Method overloaded. Get int method overloaded. Get string also overloaded. Get float also overloaded. But parameter string is that is nothing but column name. With the column number also we can print. With column name also we can print. Just little modification I'll do. You observe. 1 place roll number. 2 place name. 3 place marks. Now also you'll get the same output. See, file, save. Compilation. Execution. See, same output. But what's the difference? With column number I printed. Now with column names I printed. Okay. Now what you do is only this for loop you write it. Already you written the while loop. Only while loop. Already you written no. That type you can write or this type you can write. Only this part write it or that one. Complete program no need to write. Only this one. So like that you can implement write program. Like this also you can write program. Okay. Now, what is roll number, name, marks, these all? Column names. Column names I used. Okay. Previously, what I used? Column numbers. Column numbers. Now, column names. Is it completed? See, first of all, again, same concept. Only column number place, column name I passed. RS dot next. First, whenever result set is generated, then result set pointer or cursor points to before first record. Before first record. If we call next method, it returns true and moves the cursor to first record. First record, roll number printed, name printed, marks printed. Roll number which type? Integer. That's what I selected, int method. Name string type. That's what I selected, string method. Marks integer type. That's what I selected, integer method. After printing, again next true. Again second record printed. Again next third record printed. Only difference, getInt method overloaded. There integer is there, here string is there. Column names only. There column numbers we used. With column numbers we printed, with column names we printed. That's the difference. Suppose 10 columns are there. Then how many lines we are write? How many lines? 10 lines. 20 columns are there. 20 lines. We have alternative one more way. What you can do is, here, suppose I'll write like this. Is it integer or string? No. It is float or string? String. Now, with the string, you can get the integer also, float also, double also, character, everything possible. That's what here every data type separate method we selected. No, then instead of that, select string only. Select string only. Index you pass, number you pass, column number. Then one for loop you can write. No, here also. Here also for loop. Integer I equal to 1. How many columns are there? N. Already N we got it. No. I plus plus. Now here system dot out dot print rs dot get string of I plus slash t. Now see, first here you observe, here like this 3 records are there. Now you observe roll number, name, marks. Now like that 3 records are there. Now whenever result set is generated, then result set pointer points to before first record. Now this column number 1, this column number 2, this column number 3. Now first this line executed. Next true or false? Cursor move to first record. True as well as cursor move to first record. I value 1 less than or equal to 3. True. rs dot get string of 1. This one we passed. This one you are printing. It is printed. After this, I becomes 2. 2 less than or equal to 3. True. rs dot get string of 2. Then this 2 I passed. This is printed. Again, I become 3. 3 less than or equal to 3. True. Then rs dot get string of 3. 3. Then decided to print it. After printing, again I becomes 4. 4 less than or equal to 4. False. This for loop terminated. Okay. After this, what will happen? While loop. Again next, true. Cursor comes here. Again this printed. This is printed. This is printed. Again next, it comes here. Again this is printed. This is printed. This is printed. But here rs dot system dot out dot print I given. Roll number printed /t. Name printed /t. Marks printed /t. But after marks, next line record. So here system dot out dot println empty. So after printing roll number, name and marks, cursor move to next line. File save. Again same output comes. See, compilation, execution. See, again same output. It is one more alternative way. Write this one also or. Now, if 20 columns are there, 20 columns are there, will it work or not? 50 columns are there. One column is there. One column also works, 50 columns also works. Same code. But problem is, all are string format printed. You cannot perform operations. You cannot calculate. Suppose marks you want to calculate total. That type operations if you want to perform, not possible. Printing also okay. Only printing okay. Get string method return type is string. Marks also string format printed. If you try to calculate, concatenated. Okay. Calculation purpose not suitable. Printing purpose okay. Write this code or this one. So 3 different ways. Is it over? Here while loop what purpose? For loop what purpose? While loop number of records. For loop number of columns. With while loop record iterated. For loop column iterated. So while loop number of records purpose. Column purpose for loop. Okay. Is it clear? So 3 different ways we written. With the column number we displayed. With the column names we displayed. And with for loop also we displayed. But we used only one method now, get string. So roll number also string format printed. Name also string format. Marks also string format. But if you try to calculate any operations on this data, concatenated, you will not get like a marks addition like that. Okay. Now this diagram, write it. One minute. That write this diagram. We retrieve data, we printed like this. Write this diagram. Column number, column name, everything is there. Now, any select query, that Java program is same. So from Java application, select a star from student, it is passed as a request. Then response is result set. So this total object data we are calling like a result set. That object referred by RS. Whenever result set is generated, result set pointer points to before first record. Then we call get metadata method. Then we got a result set metadata. That means data about data extracted. That is referred by RM. With this RM, I counted number of columns, 3. That column number I passed, name printed, number I passed, name printed, number I passed, name printed. After that, I called next method in while loop. Cursor moved to first record. First record printed with a get in, get string, get in. Again, cursor moved to second record, printed, third record, printed. Like this executed. Okay. Now, present, what is happening? Whatever is there in the table, that is came in result set, because select a star from student. But if I write select star from student, marks are greater than or equal to 80, then only 2 records comes. 80 above. Suppose select a star from student, marks are less than or equal to 50, 1 record comes. That's what I given notes. Result set is generated based on SQL query. Based on SQL query, result set comes. Okay. Is it over? Say 3 programs you studied about with statement interface. Say first program, we written one SQL query. First program in statement interface. What we written? Create table name. Okay. Like after that, roll number, like a roll number 3. After that, name varchar to 10. Okay. Next, marks number 3. Like this we written SQL query. This program I given no same program for alter also, for drop also. Say create, alter, drop. These all program is same. SQL query different. Okay. One more program I given. Insert into student values, like a roll number, name, marks, like this I given. This is one program I given with execute update. That program same for all DML queries. Insert, update, delete, all. Third program, select star from student. DQL. For all DQL queries, this Java program is same. So already given, if you want to execute static SQL queries, which interface required? If you want to execute static SQL queries, which interface required? All are not giving answer. Which interface? Statement interface. If you want to execute dynamic SQL queries, prepared statement. If you want to execute PLSQL programs, callable statement. Callable statement. Now, If you want to execute DDL queries, which method suitable in statement? Execute method. If you want to execute DML queries, execute update. If you want to execute DQL queries, execute query. So in a statement interface, 3 programs you have seen. Now, tomorrow onwards, I'll teach Eclipse. Okay. Tomorrow I'll start Eclipse. Till those who didn't get these programs with Eclipse, you'll understand. Very simple. Okay. Tomorrow I'll teach with Eclipse. Tomorrow I'll see continuation. Online student, just wait 2 minutes. I'll clarify your doubts. Online students, notes already up to today class I given notes. You can check it. Up to today class I shared notes. Google Classroom link. This is Google Classroom link. And this is only class code. This is only classroom code. Google Classroom link. Online students, one by one, I'll clarify your doubts. Just wait. Notes already updated. Up to today class, I given notes. Up to today class, I given notes. You can check it. Null values also, null also printed. See, 11 recorded videos are there. Further, no recordings. They won't provide. Next method, it is in result set. Result set dot next method. If you call, next record is there, true, otherwise false. Google Classroom code is, this is only Google Classroom code. If any doubts are there, you can mail to my mail ID also. In notes, header and footer, my mail ID will be there. Programs also uploaded in Google Classroom. You can check it. In a PDF file, it is there. Up to today class notes is there. JDBC also important. Total Java important only. SQL syntax error, Sayed Samir. SQL syntax error means that is SQL query mistake. Yeah, those who didn't understand, tomorrow onwards I'll teach Eclipse. Java P command not working means you need to set JDK bin path, already given. Recorded video, these only. Multiple records I'll teach. Notes are updated in Google Classroom. Up to today class I given notes. You can check it. Spring batch, other faculty will teach, because myself I'll teach only core advanced here, because they assigned only core advanced to me. Here they divided to faculties. Spring, if you want to join, at least Solid's little bit knowledge required. Harshit, which exception came? Class not found means you have to set the class path properly. Yeah, lab faculty details I'll provide. Just after festival holidays, lab faculty will help you. Still, if any doubts are there. Lab faculty details as well as system admin details I'll provide. Class not found exception means you need to set the class path. Nishita, just your screenshot you mail to my mail ID. This error is different. This error you need to set JDK lib class path. JDK lib class path. This error is different because your program error class not found you are getting. It is not driver class. To learn Spring, you required Solid's little bit introduction. Class not found exception videos are there, you can watch. Depends upon requirement, either while loop or do while will write. Manoj, SID nothing but that is your service ID mistake. You check it, service ID Sri /T nothing but tab 8 spaces comes. Multiple records I'll teach, not completed. Particular column means SQL queries you have to learn. Runtime, I'll explain. Runtime prepared statement required. For learning, you can, Pradeep, you can join Angular class. Spring other faculty will teach. Lab faculty details after festival holidays. Online lab help they'll start. Holidays I'll inform. My mail ID is there on screenshot. This one, header and footer in notes. Network adapter error means we cannot solve that one. Uninstall, install. Srishal. Srishal, that is your location may be different. Online student, just wait. Result set definition. Result set definition. 1 minute. Result set definition. This is. Sanju, that is you contact admin only. Lokesh, you have to contact admin present. Later, I'll give lab faculty details, system admin details also after festival holidays. Because online lab faculties help also, they're planning to start from after festival. Today, this is only a thought. Isha. Banwar Singh present, mic is not there, speakers are not there. Tomorrow, Eclipse I'll teach. Harshit, already I given reply to you. If any doubts are there, you can mail to my mail ID. This is my mail ID. Okay. We'll see continuation tomorrow.